Alright, so here we are. I'm gonna show off two missions here actually. It's I believe 10-4 and 10-5. As you can see, the knight is pretty shit here, no awakening at all. In my party I choose to go with Nari, Bari and Arabelle for maximum damage. I tried to go a little bit more tanky, which was also needed because there's a lot of archer here that are like super annoying, but I also tried with the Magiton Buster gun, Sohi weapon, EX. But in the end, I just figured I'd do most damage with this gun actually, despite them being weak to dark. But I just needed the splash damage, because there's a lot of small mobs here. Also the weapon skill hurts quite a lot, so I just figured I could get the most damage like this. It's attack cards, it's a sharpshooter, and everything, so yeah. I suppose I'll just talk through this thing, actually. So the first thing is, I kind of didn't want to like leave any stones unturned, so to speak, so I kind of wanted to do like 100% completion. So I noticed that this way is the best to go. Throw the potions of those two dudes up there, and the guards, and then kill this camp here. Don't get hit by any arrows here. If you get hit here, might as well just restart, because you will want to have that HP later on. Then you go south, two more guards to save. Don't go directly for the camp here though, because there's more people to save actually. You can see that bar on the left side, the evacuation situation actually increases. That was a major derp on my side. So yeah, I had to just prolong it a bit, but it doesn't really matter though, because I will have plenty of time to do what I want to anyway, so just want to clear out this camp, watch the archers. So you kind of want to stun them there in the start and just nuke them. You can actually do that, but I obviously missed my weapon skill there, so had to wiggle it a bit. Down south in this room there's a barrel with an apple, by the way, if you get hurt. Save that guy. From here on it doesn't really matter what happens, because now you can't really do more. So now you just want to wait until it fails, and then you're gonna get back to the start again, with the progress that you just got, however. So yeah. Now we're back in the starting position, but the knights are saved, although there are some corpses here. Kind of annoying since we did save them. Well. So now you just want to rush down to the refuge shelter down there, the Inuits, and save them. And yeah, I just want to make sure you don't get hit by archers like I did there. Obviously you might get hit a little bit, but the less the better, obviously, because yeah, it's gonna be a lot of like, you don't really have a lot of time to regen. Like from here on, you don't really have any time to regen, so just want to focus the archers. That's what I found was the best thing here. They aren't as tanky as the melee characters, so you can kind of nuke them down really quickly. And that gun is just really awesome because it jumps as well, so you can like stun a lot of them, which means higher DPS uptime. The Magiton Buster was pretty nice here too, except it's like two single target. I kind of wanted the splash damage from Genocide. That's why I choose to go with that one. I don't know what other weapons are viable as well. I don't have Merciless. I don't believe in bows personally. I think it's too slow DPS. Like you want that really fast burst, because otherwise you're just gonna like, yeah, nah. Next room here, just go down around the tents there, so directly when you come in, just go down and try to like kill those archers ASAP, so you can like get in there. Now there's obviously downtime, could have kept running there and did some more damage, but yeah, I did this a lot of times, so I just didn't want to like ruin everything by getting hit by some arrows, because there are two more rooms from here on that has to be cleared, so there isn't like a lot of room for slacking. And this room is pretty chill, kinda. I mean, since I am full DPS in here, like with cards and everything, there isn't really a lot of, there is a lot of time, I mean, that you do have here. The next, however, is really nothing. You really have to rush it. So yeah, rest in peace, Maya. And we are off to the next camps. Actually, before doing that, I'm just gonna show how close this is, and this is kind of why you have to go full DPS here, because obviously the more convenient or like easy way would be to put like Ogma and Future Princess and Marina in the party, but as you can see here, there's like no time. If you do failure like I did, but this is actually in one take, I got back to the initial point and I just went for it and I got it. So let's just take a look at that then. So you'll have 2 camps to save at the same time. I haven't really looked at the timer to see how much time you have. If you have like double the normal time, probably. But yeah, it's really tight. This room is really scary, so you're probably gonna get hit here. I did a lot of tries, as I said, and yeah, I usually got hit in here. This is a really good try though, so yeah, kind of wanna just get around those archers and then like nuke them down before they start like hitting you. Those melee characters hurt a lot. Yeah, there we go. That was pretty unnecessary hit there. Actually, could have been avoided, but yeah. Then you're just left with the melee characters. Like you pretty much want to kite them together so you can like hit them with the chain. Might as well. And yeah, after this room, you just want to rush up to the last camp. That's where those bikers are. The desert's like in the top left corner of the map. Doesn't really matter if you go left here or up. It's like the same distance, more or less, I think. So that kind of doesn't matter. It's like, but yeah. So when you get in this room, it's really important that you take this like bottom pad and then you just go down under the tent. And just run along the bottom here. The reason for doing that one weapon skill is that, as I said, I was kind of lacking in damage here. So you just want to squeeze out every little bit, yes, even if you may die, because I mean otherwise you would just fail anyways because of the timer. So just nuke them. Now they're bunched up really nicely here, so that's like a really good situation here. And there's no archers. Okay, there's one archer. But yeah, it's just really tight. So there's that. And from here on, it's just chill mode. I mean, now there's no more camps or anything here. I don't know what happens if this timer actually runs out. Okay, it did actually run out. But yeah, I just want to get down there. I don't know what's up with that other arrow, by the way. Anyways, there's that, and time for the actual challenge. Even though this was pretty annoying. But yeah, before getting into the last boss fight there, there were some changes that had to be made for sure, but I think the most frustrating part about the last boss is that you can't skip the cutscene. I mean, all respect to the cutscene, it was amazing, but I think that once you have done the boss, like in the same, like, you know, try or whatever, and you fail it, and you choose not to use gems, I think it would be fair that you can, like, you know, interrupt the cutscene. You would only have the cutscene the first time you watch it, so to speak, in the mission. Well, that wasn't an option. Anyways, so there has been some changes tonight since last time, not in Awakening though, I didn't want to touch that, but I did change the weapon, mainly because the Magiton Buster can CC the boss or you know, stun the boss in 2 weapon skills, and I really needed that. I think you can't really do it without. I mean, obviously, nah, it's just gonna be too annoying. So I went with the light necklace I have because, you know how it works, it's like the boss takes 30% more damage, right? So having light damage as an actual stat is going to be more than just the pure damage from the sharpshooter, because, what's it called? Yeah, you know, it scales more that way. You know, I think it's like 14% on that neck. Where sharpshooter do have more crit, yes, but this is just still worth it. And there's also weapon skill region here, which I really wanted. I kept the cards on the attack cards. I've been trying a lot of things. Oh yeah, the heroes stays. Actually, yeah, I swapped Arabelle for Tinia here, because obviously Arabelle isn't really going to do us any good here with the shadow damage, or dark damage rather, for the gun. So I just went with some even just more damage. I tried a lot of things though. One of the things I did try was to go with like a really tanky setup. So I put Ogma, Future Princess, and Marina into the party, which obviously made me survive a lot longer. But then that would also mean that I would have to fight the boss longer. So I just decided, once I got comfortable with the boss, I just decided to go all in on damage, and well, I guess it worked. If you do this well, the only thing that you're not going to be, or that you are going to be hit by, is the spread damage, or those small shadow balls that comes around from the big balls, which we're gonna look at soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't take any damage from anything else, so doesn't really matter what happens. Anyways, I'm just gonna like shut up now and let you enjoy the cutscene, and I'll be back for the actual boss with a spreadsheet as well, naturally. Alright, and now I'll just explain everything. Up to your right you will have a spreadsheet that I made while waiting for the cutscene to end. So this is the bush phase. These bushes cannot spawn, no matter what. Then it's just gonna get super messy and you're gonna die probably. So you wanna like spawn the bushes and then use the clear bomb, as I call it, to well clear them. After that there's the dark balls. These are really weird because they have like this weird delay, so like be really careful here. You can see I'm not really sprinting. Just wanna like, yeah, take it easy there. It's gonna get worse though when they go into phase 2, but that comes later. Then it just repeats itself. We have the bush phase, then there's the clear bomb coming soon. And yeah, you want to keep the boss on 54% here, whatever your CC can do, or find a weapon that can do it too. That's the reason, so you can CC on demand, so to speak. The reason I'm also not really DPSing here is because when the boss goes under 60%, phase 2 starts. Now there's the green X phase. I just want to like avoid them. They are one-shotting, so don't get hit by them, but they are like only up for like a split second, so you can still stand in the green stuff after it has hit, so to speak. Wait for that teleport, now the double push phase. I did fail that one though. I should just go immediately after the teleport, not before. But it's still fine, because he's going to do a clear bomb, so we can still get rid of the bushes, and I was lucky. Didn't have the any spread on those two. Now there's going to be another dark bomb phase, and yeah, as you can see, they're splitting me now. I got hit by one there, not good, but well, it happens. Hit by two, okay, still fine. I just kept going. Now there is the double bush phase, and as you can see, I could just like interrupt it, and that's what you want to do from here on. Interrupt all those bush phases, because there are going to be 2 bushes and not 1. And this is where I apply the next weapon skill again. Now there's going to be the X phase again. Just want to wait a little bit. There we go. Don't get caught here, because you can like get caught. So you gotta be just like semi-sprint a little bit to get out of it, not like rush all around the place. Now you can see he's ready for CC. Teleport happened. CC now to drop the bushes. Now there's going to be another bomb phase, which is coming now. Big clear bomb. There we go. And now there's going to be another set of spread balls after this. That is, so get the CC ready and just avoid these. I was kind of hoping for like a no damage try, but yeah, that didn't happen sadly. So yeah, it's kind of easy to mess those up. Pretty close try, I must admit, but yeah, he died. So yeah, GG I suppose. The other option was, as you can see in the spreadsheet, by the way, up to the left, right there. That's made when I had like tanky setup. As I said before, I had Marina, Future Princess, and Ogma in the party, and then I could just DPS at all time to make it to that 60%, and it kind of added up perfectly. But now I just put on, I got pretty comfortable with it, so I just put on the attack stuff, because I figured the less time I have to spend down there with all the stuff, the better, obviously, because yeah, I really want to see the cutscene one more time. But I think both ways, I think I could pull it off without too much problems now with both ways, honestly. I mean, I could obviously survive a lot more if I would have the tanky stuff. I think I could even take like a dark ball actually in the face, like the big thing. So yeah, but you guys just have to see what works for you, I suppose, if you were to attempt this. And yeah, you can just add more. It's not really gonna change. You see the pattern there, so it's just gonna be like after that. I didn't even have that green X phase there. It was the last spread balls there, as you can see, and then like barely the bush phase. But if you keep going, you know, you're gonna have the green X phase, and then there's gonna be a spread ball thing, and I'm just gonna keep going like that. But it shouldn't really take more than maybe 1 or maybe 2 more phases than you can see on the list there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Oh no, see you in a few minutes actually, because I also have a lot of music to upload, so that's gonna come up in maybe an hour or something. I don't know, from when you're watching this. Anyways, take care.